This is a stick-up. Give me all your helium.
Whoa, just calm down, buddy. Hang on.
Ha-ha! Ah! 'Tis I, the mighty Thor!
Oh no!
You will not rob me today, foolish mortal, as I have already invested my helium in something new.
Nerdy dude stuff.
For those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day is brought to you by Dewclaw Brewing Company out of Baltimore, Maryland. This is called Sweet Baby Jesus. This is a chocolate peanut butter porter, 6.2% alcohol by volume. This is your classic, traditional, malty, chocolatey, dark porter with some creamy peanut butter thrown in. This actually does live up to its name. When you try it, you will. And even the can says, you'll say, Sweet Baby Jesus. This has a nice, bitter, cacao-flavored front end with a creamy peanut butter finish. Probably about a 4.0 out of 5 out of our porters. Cheers to you guys.
Bink! What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about cryptocurrency. If this is your first time on the channel, thank you for subscribing, turning on that bell notification, and liking this video. Now, here on Nerdy Dude Stuff, we do a lot of passive income opportunities. We showcase some plug and play crypto miners. You know, you've seen Helium, you've seen Exo, you've seen do-it-yourself SCP miners. Now you got Planet Watch, you've got my ASIC miner down there, and we've got our block as well. And we're looking, and we also have our GPU mining. We are always looking at other ways to gain passive income. This isn't necessarily a channel that is to sell you a product or sell you something. Like, if you guys want to do what I'm doing, great. I went through trial and error with all Helium to bring this stuff and to show you guys how to do it perfectly. But if you don't want to get into Helium, I don't care. This channel is my platform to showcase how I have taken a crypto hobby to try and make a passive income to retire, and it's my daily journey. The reason why I said all of that is because I kind of gotten myself into something that I didn't think I ever would, and I'm going to do a video journey about it. This is incredibly high risk in my opinion, but I believe that the rewards are going to be substantial. If you want to tag along, you're more than welcome to. This is not financial advice. There's no affiliate link on this or anything. And I guess you could tell by the cringy intro that we are jumping into, or we have jumped into Thor Financial. We have officially purchased our very first node. We didn't do strong block. We didn't do any of that stuff. So we figured we'd give Thor Financial a try. So with all that said, let's take a look at the computer screen and just kind of, I'm not going over the whole shindig today. Like, if you guys want me to, I could do like a how to get in video, because it was a complicated process, and probably the best and cheapest way I converted my Helium over to Avalanche to get into Thor. We can talk about that, but I'm just going to show that this is essentially my first day in Thor, and it's my video diary that I'm just sharing with you guys. So let's take a look now. So this is going to be a complete in a nutshell video. I know you're going to have a lot of questions if this is something that interests you, but essentially what Thor Financial is it's like a DeFi as a service type program. What they do is they take our node investments and they go out to other node investments and other investment opportunities, and they invest and purchase, and some of that stuff seemed a little, I'm not going to talk about the days of 2017, so I was hesitant on that, but I looked into a couple of other videos and did my research, and I've seen that like their CEO and their big project like overseer guy is fully doxed and full information. I jumped onto their Discord, which I have over on this screen here, just to kind of go through to get a good feel and to like what I see, to feel comfortable jumping into this. So this is kind of a nutshell, but essentially how it works for us and the everyday person and like me, we buy Thor tokens, we create a node, we earn daily rewards. Their objective is to help as many to generate passive income continuously with minimal effort. This is the reward people truly deserve, and we are bringing this to you. Now, I actually discovered Thor while I was cooking dinner for my family yesterday, and I was looking for something to listen to or watch while I was cooking, and there was another YouTuber, and I could pull him up in another video later, that kind of broke it down in a longer video, and it was just something I listened to in the background, and I did like what I heard, but I wanted to maybe chase the short-term possibility of this platform and not look at the long-term possibility of the platform, you know, like 3 years or 2 years down the road, because at the end of the day, this could go kaput tomorrow, in 3 months, in 6 months, and so on and so forth. So essentially that YouTuber was like, take $2,000 and turn it into a $100,000 a year salary. Like, that sounds great and all hoity-toity and stuff. My goal here is to get my $2,000 or how much I initially put in, get that back, and then start generating the daily income as long as this is lucrative. So really, that's kind of it in a nutshell. We will do a full breakdown video on this if this is something that you guys want to see more of. But what we're looking at here is essentially the Thor token. Right now it's at $222. Right, with the crazy bear market that's going on, this is one of the tokens that has been thriving. When I saw the guy post the video from 3 or 4 days ago, the token was like $180. So I was like, okay, let's jump in, let's dabble, let's see. Maybe this token continues to increase and rise and double in price, and then a lot of my worries are over because my ROI is going to be a lot quicker based on the token price, and I'm going to sell, take profit, and get that out, and then just let the rest of this ride. So the Thor token is $222. Now let's take a look at the nodes. Pause before we do that. The quickest nutshell way to get this token is you have to have, like, use your MetaMask wallet. You need to add Avalanche to the MetaMask wallet. We'll do videos on that in the near future, so on and so forth. Then you go on to TraderJoeXYZ.com, where it's the Avalanches, like Uniswap, Avalanches, Pancake Swap, all of that. Avalanche is based off of Ethereum. It's a cheaper, much easier way to go. And if you want step-by-step on how I basically did this with completely avoiding Ethereum fees, we can talk about that in another video. So I currently still have 6.57 Avalanche just still sitting in my wallet, just because I sent a little bit extra over, and I believe Avalanche is sitting at like $70 a token right now, so we might even use this for something else here a little bit later. But I'm also leaving that in the wallet so I could show you the swap. Now, let's go look at the Thor nodes, shall we? There's a total of 71,512 nodes, and the way that they can sit here and make sure that there's not too much inflation or too much people having too much or getting out of the way is you can have a maximum of 100 nodes. I currently have one Thor node, foolish mortal, haha! And then you see up here, blah, 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 blah. So I connected my MetaMask wallet after adding Avalanche, and we started this earlier today, we already have 0.05 Thor that we can claim. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Let's just do the numbers on that. So 0.051325 times $222. We already have $11.39 in Thor rewards that we can claim, and we got back into this platform around 10... Yeah, we got in at 10 a.m. Eastern, which was right before I did my workout, and it's currently $2. It's currently 2:20 p.m. Eastern. So in the course of 4 hours, we've already made $11.39 at current Thor price. Now, we're not going to claim that, and we're not going to pull that out for multiple reasons. First off, if we claim it, there's going to be a 20% tax fee, and I believe what that tax fee does is it goes back out into I think it's like 60% goes into future investments and growing the return, so that way we can pay out on the nodes and so on and so forth, and the other goes back towards rewards as well, so that way they can keep giving Thor tokens as rewards. They have 4 different nodes, and we'll do a full price breakdown on these nodes here in the next couple of days, but they've got for 1.25 Thor, you've got the Heimdall node, which is going to earn you 0.02 Thor a day. A Freya node, 6.25, which is going to earn you 0.13 Thor a day. I bought a Thor node, so Thor node was 12.5 Thor. Let's take a look at how much that cost earlier. I got in at $217, so it cost me $2,712 in Thor tokens to purchase this node, and this is yielding me 0.33 a day, which at current price right now would be $73.26 a day. And then there's this big Mac Daddy that's 78.125 at current price. That's $17,000 of Thor tokens to get in, yielding you 2.73 at current price, yielding you $606 a day. Now, where I am going to be doing some crazy stuff, I have a 60-day plan, and my goal is to get myself another Thor node. Maybe I want to get to a point where I'm earning 1 Thor a day, and so I believe that's just outside of 60 days. So what's going to happen here is every day it's going to be, let's see, so first off, so I did that many's, it's going to take me 37 days, just shy of 37 days to ROI, and I could just take 100% of my ROI, pull it out, and go from there. Or B, it's going to take me 37 days to go ahead and compound and purchase my second Thor node, so that way I could be pulling in 0.66 a day. And then at that point, if it's going to be 12.5 divided by 0.66, it's going to take me about 19 days to acquire my third node, or enough to get my third node. And then that's what I'm going to be pushing at. So then we're looking at 37 days. We will have 3 Thor nodes. So it's going to be about 56 days for us to have 3 full Thor nodes. And that's going to be giving us 0.99 at $222 a day. That's $219 a day times 365. That's an $80,000 income, whatever. But I think at that point, what I would begin doing is then taking half of that back. Or it would only take me, if I get, what, let's say it was $27.50 divided by 220 at current price, it's going to take me 12 and a half days to get my initial investment back once I get to that goal. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, and we'll do a full video breakdown because this is going to run a lot longer if I keep going on to that. Now, the reason why I don't want to take everything out, again, as I said, there is that, we have some, oh yeah, that's our Thor down there that we can claim. There is that 20% tax. But if you are compounding based out of your nodes, you'll have compound tier rewards right here. You can compound to save 10% claim tax. So right now that would be whatever. So then I could just save on that tax, compound it, and not get that 20% until I'm ready to start actually taking profit. The trick that I've noticed, and I was thinking earlier of, instead of buying 1 Thor node and doing 2 Freya nodes instead, same price, is just 0.1 less Thor a day. No, it's 0.126. It's 0.07 Thor less a day. Was when you get enough, I can't sit here and wait, what, 4 days? Well, if I wanted to get a Heimdall node with my Thor node, technically on paper, I could do it in 4 days. That's if I don't withdraw. But if I did it in 5 days, then I could sit there, I could withdraw, take the 20% fee, and then I have to purchase the Heimdall node with that Thor that I withdrew. I can't actually compound and save myself on that fee from one node to another. I can only compound my rewards directly into Thor. So the only time you can actually compound across nodes is if you own one of each, which we're not going to be doing. We're not going to be getting $17,000 in the Odin node just so that way we can do that. So very intriguing. I mean, at the end of the day, the lowest cost to get into it right now would be at 222. No, 1.25 times 222 would be $277.50 worth of Thor token at current price, and that would yield you 0.02 Thor a day, but I think it's like $67 before you would ROI. 1.25 divided by 0.02. Yeah, it'd be 63 days before you could go ahead and compound into your next Heimdall. So very, very interesting, very, very intriguing. And if this platform could last 90 days, awesome. 120 days, beautiful. Like, we could then just pile in and buy ourselves like massive ASIC miners, and I can get a whole warehouse and stuff and just go strictly back to hardware mining. Like, I think the guy I was watching was talking about Flux, and he's been in Flux for over a year, and he's making $15,000 a month on Flux. So why wouldn't we want to test this opportunity? Normally, I don't go big, and I would never think of putting like $2,500 at risk. But again, I mean, we're mining like 3 helium a day. So I pretty much converted my helium. I forgot to even show that on the screen. I pulled my helium out of helium staking. We're not all done with helium staking. We're still going to stake some helium there as well because we want to keep diversified. But I pulled out a lot of it so that way I could jump and take a risk. And if I do lose this or I don't make it back, there's a rug pull because this is high risk, I'm okay with that. So never invest more than you're willing to lose. You can follow my journey. If you know, I'm not saying get in or anything like that. Just follow my journey. I'm trying to provide contact. If I'm rich and successful, it's going to be better for the channel, and we're going to have better quality and better videos and so on and so forth. So other than that, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me on Discord or Twitter. Links for that stuff is in the description of this video. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, and all that good stuff. I'm O'Price. We'll see you guys next time.